Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Lost. My name is Kirioth and this is a little look at Toren, which is an adventure game from Brazilian indie studio Swordtales. Now this has really caught my eye. It's a really nice looking game. Essentially it's an adventure game where you play a young girl called Moonchild and you're destined to climb the tower called Toren, and well, you kind of learn the story from there. We're going to go for a new game. I've played this quite a bit already and honestly, I don't want to show you too much because I'm really enjoying this. The art style is absolutely fantastic. It's one of those games where it might not be jam-packed with the best graphics you've ever seen, but the style of the game is really well done. It's really pretty. That guy is unpleasant, by the way. And that is us. Kind of. Now you can kind of see, like, the style they've gone for. The whole game is just... There's loads of different environments, there's loads of different, like, different areas that look different, but they all share the same style, and it's all done in a way where you kind of don't notice that it's not the most graphically intensive game in the world. Come here, you dragon git. That did not go well. That did not go well. Now, the story in this is interesting. It's told in... I guess the way to look at it is it's kind of a bit like it's kind of presented in a similar style to Ori and the Blind Forest. We have these cutscenes and these kind of narrated parts where it kind of it's kind of hard to explain. It's really nicely done. I mean, hopefully you can see what I mean about it being not like massively like graphically intensive, but the style that they've used and the way it looks is still really nice. And the music is really good as well. It's just got a really nice atmosphere. And that's us. We are a baby and a puddle of blood. Because how else are you going to start a game? But it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not going to play the game as a baby. That would be mental. You might be playing a girl called Moonchild, but... Yeah, there we go. Let's get crawling. Hello, bird. Any chance? No, come back. Do you see what I mean? It's just like such a nice style to it. Come on, Keith, get up. Oh. Can't trust birds these days. They just leave you in the lurch. So you have to go and it kind of gives you clues as to what you're supposed to do using the Y button on the controller. You should play it with the controller as well. I've tried it with the mousing with the keyboard and stuff. It does not work. It is a controller game. Go on, son. That's yeah. I mean, typical kid. First thing they do is try and pull your face off. I really do like the way they presented the story in this. It is a very weird story, though. It's like, it's really odd. So essentially you've got like, there's a mage guy who convinced humanity to build a massive tower, so they built the massive tower, but the sun didn't like the fact that they built a massive tower, so the sun banished the night, and because you're the Moonchild, you're trying to get the night back. But you kind of like, because you're Moonchild, you will... See, that's an angry sun. Yeah, since you're the Moonchild, like, you kind of... It's almost got like a life and death cycle, like, almost Dark Souls in a way. It kind of reminds me of that. It's not really that, but it kind of reminds me of that. See? God, it just looks so nice. It's got such a good style to it. I mean, yeah, the models are a little bit rough. The dragon doesn't look great. The girl's kind of a little low detailed, but it's not so much of a big deal with games like this. If you can get round not having the best graphics in the world with having a really good atmosphere, then it's not really a problem. And they've definitely managed it. This kind of feels like it's kind of reminded me a little bit of Journey in a way. Well, obviously the story in Journey was even less clear, but it just has that kind of compelling thing where you just kind of want to keep... You just want to find out what's going on. You just want to keep playing. Hello. You don't actually need to do this, but I do anyway. Gotta give the lad a stroke. I'm assuming that's a noise of happiness, not a noise of get the hell off me. Right, so... We pressed the Y button, so... Well, not the Y button. The triangle on the PS4 controller, what I'm using. Which kind of shows that you got to go this way. The camera is very kind of... I don't know, it's very PlayStation 2. That's the only way to describe it. It's like you've got these fixed camera points where you can still look around, but it's not dynamic. It's not following the character. It's not free flowing. It's kind of in a specific place, and then you shift it to get a good view of what's going on around you. Doing a best Jaden Smith impression there. So I mean, look at that. You can't not like that. Right. So got to go over there. Which means going down here. There is combat in this as well, by the way. It's not just running around and kind of puzzles, like light puzzle solving. There is combat. So we need. What do I need to do again? That's it. Pull away from it. So like little things like that, where it's not. The ones I've come across aren't difficult or anything, but they kind of spice up the experience. It makes it more than just sort of wandering about. You know, you actually have to do stuff to progress, which is something that I think games could learn from in some cases. It doesn't need to be massively complicated. As long as you do something occasionally, it's fine. Now, I've accidentally skipped a bit here. So, I'm going to go back. Am I going to go back or is it not going to let me? It's not going to let me. Oh, that's interesting. Hadn't realised that. Okay, so we're going to pick this up. So, this telescope... Oh, that takes me by surprise I say every time. It's only the second time I've done the start of the game, but it took me by surprise the first time, and it took me by surprise that time as well. I don't know why. So, we're going to go up here. Now, it doesn't give you a hint whilst you're carrying this. So you kind of got to know what you're doing to begin with. Because at this point, if I'd have remembered to do it, up here, there is this telescope which has now disappeared. But you'll see what it was for. It got shaken loose when the back of the tower collapsed. So, time is oh, right. For he knows nothing about princesses. Oh God, where's the rest? There we go. And all are silent, knowing he struggles in vain. The future hangs at the tip of a sword. Their spirits parted must seek the light. There's kind of crazy little. His heart must be his shield against evil, and you can see the exclamation mark going up. It's going to break in a minute. I think that's pretty much everything that it's going to say to us. I think. Or have I got a bit more? Ah, he sinks in the mire of human nature. Great. All very cryptic and ooh. And there's the dragon. So you can kind of see, like, with the storytelling, it's kind of part explained, part discovery, part exploration. Oh God! Don't want to get touched by that. There we go. It's fine. Oh, oh! Grab the thing. Grab it. Get up. Come on, come on, come on, get... Ah, damn it. I nearly had it there. Come here. No, come back here. I've got to grab the... There we go. This contract of knowledge is written on our skin in blood. In darkness, beneath the well, the tree of life will be revealed. Hidden deep in its shadows, the truth awaits your light. I like the way it's... You must defy time, Moonchild. Sacrifice your childhood, and you can free us all. So this kind of... God. So you can... They're kind of giving you hints as to, like, how this is going to go. Like, the way you're going to approach the game with the character. So I've got this crazy well. Ugh. Hey, there we go. So it's like little kind of neat little puzzles that aren't massively difficult, but you know, you kind of have to try different stuff. You have to pay attention to what's around you as well, because there's stuff that, you know, you've got to use that you may miss. There's the crazy sword. We want that. We want it. See, it's not the most... It's not the most graphically intensive thing you've ever seen, but it is just undeniably pretty. It just looks really nice. They focused all their attention on making something that is just genuinely a pleasure to look at, as opposed to like something that's massively over the top in kind of graphical fidelity and stuff. It just looks good. It's like it looks good enough and pretty enough to suit the game. I don't know, there's something about this game that has just really grabbed me. I've been really enjoying playing it. Right, so we need to go up there. Right, come on. Up we go. Get the old crazy camera on the go. Okay, now we can actually look around from behind the character. So it kind of, you know, it shifts the camera depending on the circumstance, which is nice. I like it. It can make navigating places a little tricky because the camera might not be in the best position, and by turning it you may not actually get that much of a better view, but all in all, generally it's fine. I haven't really had that much of an issue with it. No, that kind of bothers me a little bit, but never mind. God, I really like the look of it. It looks so nice. So I need that. But you got to go all the way around to get to it. So that's kind of... Can you see that's got like a thing on it? But you can't push it. So gotta go through here. Yeah. Slidey, slidey. See that, like, especially at the start, they're not complicated puzzles, but they are kind of... They are puzzles. Get under there again. It's one of those games where you could, like, you could load it up and play it pretty much to completion in like one sitting. You know, you would just play it until it's done, and then when it's finished, given the way the story is presented, I've not completed the game yet. I mean, I absolutely am going to. But given the way the story is presented, I'd imagine you could quite easily go back and play it multiple times, because you'll pick up on more stuff each time. Oh, we definitely don't want to get hit by that, because that is bad. That is real bad. That will kill you, and you'll have to start from a checkpoint. We can get all the way over there. Yeah, easy. Go, go, go. Nice. Hidden. Oh, God. Right, I think I can go straight across. Wait, can I go straight across? I don't know if I can. Oh. There we go. That's a little bit rough. That's a shame. It could have done with doing that when I actually got there, but never mind. That's the thing, it's not massively... I say it's not massively polished. It works. It works all the way through. I've yet to come across something that, like, breaks the game. There might be, like, little things that aren't quite polished, like that there, that kind of interaction that didn't quite happen at the right time, but overall... Right, crazy dude. So yeah, you're climbing the tower, right? And as you kind of go up the tower, you kind of get older and you grow. You get the sword and you do more stuff and you explore more. But you've also got this, which is like almost like it's kind of like a dream state, where you've got these symbols that you need to cover with sand. Badly. I think it should be lenient. Yeah, it is. Unknown powers forced you from the distant sky. You opened your eyes and saw the mage reveling in glory and madness. Reveling. It's probably what that's supposed to... reveling is not a word. There we go. But it's like... it might be different, but at the same time it's the same. And it's still a really pretty in the dream sequences. Right. Bugger off, boys. No. No. Don't want to get hit by them. That's obviously bad. Don't want to get hit by these little gits either. Leg it. Nice. Nice. And then we're back to dumping sand on crazy symbols. I don't know. It's got lots of sort of neat little elements in it that kind of make it... that just make it really enjoyable. That was very lenient, but I'll take it. At night, amid the deadly silence that followed sounds of battle, you dreamed of home, of golden waterfalls in the sky, until the dragon roared and all beauty fled. Charming. Just lay it past these boys. Nope, I'm not having that. Get over there. Oh. Oh, that was... Oh, you can absolutely do that as well. Luckily, you can pull yourself up if you mess it up like that. Which actually is not easy to do. So I don't know how I managed to do that. This looks very familiar. Oh. No, no. I totally messed up the timing of that and now I'm dead. No. No matter how you begged, the nightmare will die. Then no ally could stand against the dragon. You were all alone. That's what happens if you mess it up. So now we're back at the start. But essentially what happens after that is you just get sent back into the real world to climb the tower again. I'm going to leave it at that, because honestly, this is a really nice game. It really is. And it's not very expensive. It's like, I think it's like a tenner or something. In fact, I'm going to check quickly. I'm going to check, so you'll understand for a second. I was absolutely wrong. It is in fact £6.99. For £6.99, it's really, really good. It is good value. It's a really nice game. It plays really well. It looks beautiful. The storytelling is really nice. Honestly, I'm really impressed by this. And if you are a fan of this kind of game, then you should absolutely go for it. It's one of those things where I didn't know what to expect when I picked it up, and it turned out to be one of the most enjoyable things I've played for quite some time. And I can easily see myself finishing it, not once, but quite a few times, because it's just that much fun, and it is that interesting. So that's Toren. You should absolutely check it out. I'm really enjoying it, and now I'm going to go away and complete it so that I can probably go through and complete it again. And I will see you next time. Toodaloo!